Orgonite freeze testing using the scientific method. In this video, I will be testing the effects of orgonite on water freezing. First I will tell you my method, then I will show you my materials, and then we will observe the results. My method will be as follows. I will do 3 tests. A test with a glass of water frozen next to orgonite, a test with a glass of water frozen next to a mountain rock, and a test with only a glass of water being frozen. I will use the same glass for all 3 tests. Each glass will have exactly 1 cup of filtered water in it. Each test will use exactly 3 drops of the same food coloring, not stirred, and I will place the glass in the same spot in the same freezer each time. The orgonite and rock will be placed to the side of the glass without touching it. Other items in the freezer will be left in place during the tests and will not be allowed to touch the glass. I will freeze each glass of water overnight, until no liquid water remains. I may repeat this test in future with a freezer thermometer to verify the temperature stays the same. My hypothesis: I expect to see a visual difference in the orgonite frozen water compared to the rock water and plain water, which I expect to closely resemble each other. Materials: I have a nice tower buster here. Made in USA with the correct materials, layers of a carbon-based material, aka resin, and metal. Also included are crystals and quartz-based sand. Next is a regular rock, collected on a hike. Here is the green food coloring I will use. Here is my 1 cup capacity measuring cup. And the glass. Here is the spot in the freezer where the glass will sit. Just need to make sure the food is not touching the glass. Plain water results. It's difficult to capture how this looks in real life with a video. It's a symmetrical 3-dimensional shape, sort of mushroom-like, with lots of little bubbles that have stretched in and up towards the center. There is a thick, cloudy, disc-like layer over the top of the water. Plain water results, melted. I let it melt a little, so you can see the shape in the center more clearly. Rock water testing results. This glass does not have very many of the elongated bubbles in it. The shape of the mushroom in the center looks very similar to the plain water test, with a thick stem and slightly larger cap. This glass does not have the thick disk of cloudy water at the top, however. Rock water results, melted. Orgonite water testing results. The structure of this one turned out very different from the other two. Where the others formed a central mushroom shape, with a stem and cap, the Orgonite water formed a stack of 5 caps, one on top of the other. It featured many elongated bubbles and a thick cloudy disk at the top. I wonder what this means about how Orgonite influences the water. Orgonite water results, melted. Since the shapes of the frozen water are somewhat hard to make out in the videos, I made the sketch to show what they look like in person. You can see the dramatic difference between the Orgonite sample and the other two, though the difference between plain water and the rock-influenced water is also interesting and might be worth investigating further. Conclusion. As I guessed in my hypothesis, the Orgonite had a noticeable influence on the final frozen structure of the water, causing it to form a tower with 5 bulges, compared to the distinct mushroom shape with the stem and cap seen in the plain water and the rock water. This demonstrates that Orgonite can indeed influence its surroundings in some unknown way, and I believe it would be worthwhile to investigate the exact nature of Orgonite's power to influence reality. Thank you for watching, and I hope the scientific investigation of Orgonite was educational.